show here. Hey, you need to turn on. I just don't get you sometimes. Tell me what you do, man. Yeah, I bet you do. Like DJI, you just don't want to do it. It doesn't want to, get that shutter button going. I got. Hold on. I got to give some pedaling power here. I'm ready to fall off my bike, man. Now you start up. It's got to be that shutter button, man. But I'm not here to talk about you. Hey, I'm Fish. Thank you very much for stopping by. And you like what you see, all that good stuff. We do, real life stuff here. We talk and we share and we say a lot. Do you? Did you see that scooter zip from behind me? And then he went right across the street and he's just riding the opposite. Well, I just watched the video of a gentleman showing his Sony ZV-1F. He had a filter that does blooming. Oh, it blooms the video. And he has a magnetic variable ND on there as well. And he said he loves his camera. It does justice for him. And he shouldn't go get himself a ZV-1 Mark II for his personal preference and reasons. He says he's very happy that 20 millimeters is more than sufficient for him to vlog. I feel that Sony vlogger's camera ZV-1, the ZV-1F, and the ZV-1 Mark II are not true vlogger's camera.
What, Fish? What'd you say? How could you say that?
I'll tell you why. I feel the reason why they're not real vloggers cameras because they do not offer you in-house, in the camera, real stabilization. Like the action cameras, the Action 3 by DJI and the Hero 11 by GoPro.
Wait a second, Fish!
They're action cameras. Well then tell me, what would make a real vlogger's camera? And what company and what camera? I want you to tell me. Post down below. I'm going to continue my talk. That's a striped bass. Very nice indeed. Great catch. Nice catch. Not one speaks English or understands. Do you keep or do you throw? If you don't have any camera with you, those are the shots you miss. When we're talking vlogger's camera, you want a very wide lens. Well, 18 millimeters to me, not wide enough. Like the Action 3 and GoPro. They have a lot wider lens, but comes with a ton of sacrifice. What's the f-stop? The aperture, is it what? The 12 millimeter f 5.0? What is it? 8.0? I don't know. But it's a fixed focus lens, right? Nighttime, these cameras don't perform. The action cameras, they're noisy, they're grainy, they suck. And this is supposed to be a 1.17 sensor. The dog days of summer, man, gonna be in the 90s. Get out and enjoy it because maybe the next day is not gonna be nice. Always T-storms. Vloggers cameras. I'm sorry, I gotta do like a Danny Black move here. The dude just wets everything. You can't stop Mother Nature from doing its job. Yeah, now the Sony ZV-1 Mark II is out. And what are the people saying, the real people? Are they loving it? Are they hating it? Are they doing their whole bunch of comparisons? Are they sharing their real open, honest thoughts and all that good stuff to help you, me, everyone else decide if it's the right camera? Well, they already got their Sony ZV-1, right? So why would they need to have another camera? Well, did they show their Frankenstein camera? And how's that look compared to the Sony ZV-1 Mark II? How much money did they spend on that one for the M2 to look good and not the best? What would you do? Do you follow people that constantly laugh every single second in the video? And great guy, man, great guy. But can you get down and get serious in just one full video and without a laugh or an expression? Can you just do a video like that? I guess the real way of showing a camera is to get two of the same cameras, set it up the best you can, and do your video about the camera. And not one video out there of the Sony ZV-1 Mark II on the market of debut day of March 23rd at 10 a.m. was like that. They all showed their better camera taking that shot. I'm sitting here just about leveled with my camera, and I am not arm's length away, but let me just adjust you, bring you in real tight, take my hat off, and I still got headroom when I am elbow to hand to the camera without touching the lens. That is called a vlogger's camera. That I can hold my camera in face on a crowded situation than having a camera like this. That 18 millimeters just not going to cut it when you're holding close. Oh, don't get me wrong. Please, don't get me wrong. I have many shots going on this cruise ship. And let me tell you, when I had my GoPro Hero 4, that was the talk of the town with the gimbal. It was the best talk of the town. Nobody knew back then what a GoPro was. I guess we're gonna have to have a gimbal. The Sony ZV-1 Mark II. No image stabilization, nothing for the full 18 millimeters. And go walk around and you get your smoothest shots in the world. And have the gimbal do everything for you. Oh yeah, I'm gonna ride into the sun, not with the sun on my back. So you can see it's just about the golden hour and how the camera shines. But the sky, I don't know if it could really show good. It may need a filter for that. And speaking of filters, there's no ring at all, no step ring. Sony went the whole step to put the Sony ZV-1F face on the one Mark II that you now can no longer put your newer, or is it Ulanzi WL1, that goes into the whole lens, so when you open up, you won't get any wider. So yeah, back to your old selfie sticky adhesives and weighing down that lens. Try to get a wider shot. Sony knows how to do things. They gave you the widest shot in the world, and they know you're not going to need any wider. They're like GoPro, man, without the hyper smooth, but much better on a different platform. I know when I'm with my camera and I got some shots that takes time to go and open up. So now I got to waste like 10 seconds of video for the Sony ZV-1F to focus on a fixed focus lens. Why is that on a fixed focus lens, Mr. Cat, that we have that issue? Mr. Cat don't want to be involved or any part of the conversation. Fixed focus means everything stays focused, fixed. But the continuous autofocus can be turned to manual. I want to lock that down so no matter what I shoot, where I go, I'll be 100% in focus. Also the bokeh, the defocus, the product showcase. It don't matter what you do, on, off, this or that, you could force the camera to manually go into a bokeh, defocus, and product manual. Center spot metering, something like that, the little dot, got it perfectly be on there. And you'll get it done right. That would be my camera, the Sony ZV-1 Mark II, for the autofocus, for the product showcase. But I don't want to have a lens that opens up. And that's why I have the 1F, that everything's compact. I can put the camera where I want. I don't have to put the other camera further back. So you can kind of understand where I'm going out with my cameras. It doesn't pay for me to go get myself a Sony ZV-1 and buy some Frankenstein stuff. That is what it's going to be like when the Sony ZV-1 M2 is in people's hands, running to the stores, seeing the people's videos, getting all that good stuff. Yeah, you got to make your gear work. If you're holding off and you're planning to get a camera, don't let me stop you. I'm just talking smack about me, my inner thoughts out loud. Everyone's going to hear what I may or may not do. Sony ZV-1 Mark I, Sony ZV-1 E10, Sony ZV-1 E1. Fish! Take the one out. It's the Sony ZV-E10, Sony ZV-E1. Well, they're all different cameras of the Sony ZV-1. Oh, I'm gonna get one, but when I get one, it's gonna be the one and not that one. If you cannot have fun with your camera, maybe the camera's not right for you, but trying to get a camera that you think that may be right for you may not be the camera for you. Kind of an oxymoron saying, right? I love my cameras, people. I love what they do and how they work and perform. And we all want, something added in. We ask all that good stuff. But yet, when we do, sometimes we don't get what we want. And then we move on from those cameras. Oh yeah, one day you'll find out yourself. You'll figure it out. And when you do, you let me know. Did I just miss the Statue of Liberty? Did they take it down and got rid of the yard? Sure must have. Yeah, I like a little bit more color into my camera with the icons, man. That'd be trip. But let me tell you, when I use my Action 3's vlogging cameras and I do a little this and that, things happen. Not my fault. Not their fault. Someone's fault. If you can get any sense out of this video, oh man, it'll be great. You'll know exactly what to do. And let me tell you, I said a lot, did a lot, talked a lot. What more can I say for myself out loud, inside, and talking to this side and that side, and making my decision easier for me? Watch more videos, have more fun, and get on out there and share it to the world. Oh man, that song's playing in my head. People, keep on talking. Oh yeah, man. Those are the days you can't live them back. Let me tell you. Have a great day. Catch you later.